10 knockouts, 12 submissions, 4 decisions. Is Diego Lopes any good? Diego Lopes has won fights by KO, TKO, rear naked choke, triangle, armbar, knee bar, and heel hook. I don't know if he can become champion, but I know if he does, we are in for a real treat. But can Diego find the finish on the former champion is a whole different question. After an unexpected banger of a debut, Diego got straight to work and produced 3 first-round finishes. He gets after it fast and doesn't fear being taken down because, well, he's a BJJ black belt. But who isn't nowadays, am I right? No, but seriously, Diego shares similarities with a young Charles Oliveira in that he uses his BJJ skill to amplify other elements of his game, like his rapid punching combinations. But he has losses, you know, he's been finished on regional shows, so his fight with Volk is going to be really interesting. So let this video serve as cope for recovering Volk fans, and for all you Diego enjoyers out there. Let's take a look at fight style, strengths, weaknesses, UFC career to come into our verdict. Diego Lopes, a BJJ prodigy with fast hands and an unbreakable will. Strengths, explosive, fast hands, jumps on submissions. Weaknesses, low output, poor control, will give up takedowns. Diego wins by being aggressive and choosing to blitz at just the right time. His striking is fast and he throws great combinations. Competing in BJJ since just 7 years old, Diego comes into each fight confident in his ground skills. He's lost fights by being out-wrestled, which we will get into later, but it's no easy task once you take him down. Armbars, triangles, reversals, he's fully equipped to be a threat off of his back, which you love to see. He also has a massive resume, winning fights in both Brazil and Mexico, where he captured the JFL, XFL, and Lux featherweight titles. Are these regional shows? Yes, but I'm including it to showcase he has prepared for title bouts and main events before. He's not a squeaky clean 15-0 prospect fighting for his first title per se. But Diego does struggle against size and strength, opponents who can avoid his threats and control him. We've just never seen Diego in the championship rounds yet, where we have seen Volkanovski go plenty of times and look fresh as a daisy afterwards. Best performance is against Brian Ortega. Diego secured himself a unanimous decision win in this spot and looked great. It was the first fight of his UFC career where he surpassed landing 50 significant strikes. And Diego was the first one to really catch him hard and put him on skates. Now, it should be mentioned, Brian Ortega gets hurt bad nearly every fight, so make of this what you will. Most fun fight was against Movsar Evloev. Evloev is one of my favorite fighters. He had his hands full with Diego in this one. Movsar is a pure controller, elite wrestler with underrated hands, and yeah, I know he's a filthy decision merchant, but still. These two put each other through hell. Crazy fun fight. Movsar had 4 takedowns, Diego had 4 sub-attempts from bottom, but was outstruck and out-physicaled. Great scrambles in this one, and a great story to it as well. It's free on YouTube, I will link it down below for you guys. Notable wins, Brian Ortega and Dan Ige. Now, fighting Dan Ige on very short notice with no specific preparation needs to be commended. Diego took the risk here and won a close and competitive fight with a solid veteran. I like this win. It's a good litmus test to get him ready for Volk. But let's slow down and not apply too much glaze. Let's get into his losses. Both Movsar Evloev and Movsar Brito tested out the stand-up in moments, but ultimately said screw this and pursued control time instead. Diego can be taken down and held there, but you need supreme physicality to keep him there. And even then, it's a major risk entering into his guard because he's proven to be lethal from bottom position. But from what we know, you gotta tucker this guy out and drown him because he's too dangerous otherwise. Strike accuracy, 54%. Strikes landed per minute, 4.2. Strikes absorbed per minute, 4.1. Pretty average numbers here, but Diego goes in short explosive bursts that these stats don't really showcase too well. Just thought I'd bring that to your attention. Takedown average, 0.5. Submission average, 2.7. This is crazy. I think what makes Diego so high level is that he will go for any submission. You see a lot of these fighters and in a sense they're a black belt, but they are a one-trick pony. They have 1 or 2 submissions in their arsenal. Diego has them all. He's dangerous in the clinch, on the back, or in bottom position. Takedown accuracy, 40%. Strike defense, 51%. Takedown defense, 53%. Knockdown average, 0.75. Average fight time, 8 minutes, 33 seconds. And this is how Diego Lopes is most likely to win a fight. By catching you in the first round, or by reserving himself to a patient kickboxing bout and winning on the scorecards. Now that he's fighting greater opponents, I think we'll see Diego get pushed longer in fights and probably have less finishes. It's no secret that Diego Lopes is a nightmare to deal with. On the feet, you must be ultra careful with him because he's allowed to be wild. He doesn't fear the ground at all. You can take him down. I think you need to put him on notice with your power really early into the fight. We'll see if Volk still has that in him. Volk has plenty of KO wins. It's just, is he at a stage of his career where he can go back to that? And no, he plays a lot on the outside now with the kicks, but his boxing needs to be sharp for this one. I would be pleasantly surprised if Diego Lopes found a way to finish Volkanovski this weekend. He has methods to, of course, but Volk is the one with the championship knowledge. But I know for certain is that Diego Lopes, as a reigning champion, will not be boring in the slightest. Diego Lopes is A tier. As always, take care of yourself and have fun. Subscribe to the channel and comment who you want me to break down next. MMA makes no fucking sense, but I'm out here trying to put it all together. Until next time.